Welcome to our next Python tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to be looking at lists. A list is just that. It's a list of items, each one being separated by a comma, and they're enclosed within square brackets. So if we make ourselves a list here, I'm going to make a list and I'm going to call my list my family, and I'm going to assign that the following values. So I open my square brackets and I'm going to assign them. There we are. There's Bob, he's in my list, and then I press comma. Bob's my husband. Then we'll have Bex, she's my daughter, and then we'll have Sam. Sam's a cat, and I close my square brackets. I've now defined my list, my family. If I ask it to now print that list, if I said print my family, what you'll get, there we are. There's Bob, Bex, and Sam. 3 items in my list. If I say my family and I put square brackets 2, what this will look for is a look at the list my family and return me the value that it finds in index 2. Index 2 simply means position 2. But unfortunately it's given us Sam as a value. Now this is because computers organize lists and they don't start counting at 1. Computers like to start everything at 0. So Bob is position 0 or index 0 in my list, Bex is index 1, and Sam is index 2. So if I ask it for my family index 0, we should get back Bob, my husband. If I ask for my family index 1, we should get back Bex, and there she is. We can add, amend and delete lists, which makes them very, very useful to us. We can also sort, account and use them for calculations. We're just going to look at a couple of things at the moment. We're going to look at how we can amend this list. I actually have another cat called It. So on my list I'm going to add or append, A-P-P-E-N-D. I'm going to append, which means add to the bottom of my list. So I want to append it to my list. Press enter. Nothing appears to happen at first until I ask it to print my family. There we go. There's my list with Bob, Bex, Sam and It. Again, I can still do this, my family index. If I now index position 3, index number 3, there's It. We can also delete items. Poor old Sam the other day, I accidentally shut her in the garage door. Not a pleasant experience. So if I want my family remove, so I need to remove poor old Sam from my list. So I hit my family remove Sam, and if we now print that list again, we'll see, there we are, Bob, Bex and It. Poor old Sam's gone. You can use the remove function to take away things, or we could delete. If we know the ID number, the index that we wish to delete, we can say delete, and we can just ask, oh, let's delete Bob, shall we? So if I delete from the list my family, whatever the contents of index 0 is, we will see, if I print my family again, we'll see poor old Bob now. Poor old Bob's joined Sam and disappeared. Now that's all we're going to do for lists at the moment. Lists can contain numbers, text, and you're going to go away now and do some exercises where we're going to manipulate lists. And then the next time we're going to look at tuples.